Hello, tubers. Yes, behind me is the first ice of the year. I went out with my spud bar. I checked like every 10 feet. We got at least 4 inches. I'm super stoked. I wasn't anticipating finding early ice, but you never know with some of these cold pockets up here in the highlands. Some of these lakes get trapped in the fog and cold, and you get an early ice opportunity. So I'm super stoked. We got some. Looks like the snowshoe hares have been out. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to retrace my steps exactly. I think that's a common mistake I see a lot of people make. You go and check with their spud bar. There still can be thin spots from vegetation sticking up through the ice or through springs. So retrace my steps back out to the edge of the shelf there, and we'll see if we can get into first ice fish of the year. I am stoked. Let's go. We are just shy of 4 inches. Okay, we're in business. Adjust that sensitivity up, down a little bit. Oh, there's fish right there. Shoot. That's a fast grab. Come on, get that. Ooh, it's a nice brookie. I can get him off the transducer. He's wrapped around there good. There we go. Whew. I was just down there for a few seconds. That's crazy. Oh wow, look at that beautiful little brook trout. Sweet. All right, let's get it all cleaned up. There you go, first ice brookie of the year. I was just messing around with my graph and boom, he smashed it. Beautiful little fish. Awesome. So stoked to have the ice fishing season underway. Let's get some more. All right, let's get him going. There he goes. Yeah, let's get another. I love it. I love coming out on the ice and catching fish. It's just so much fun. I never even saw that fish on the graph. He's tight to the bottom. Looks like there's a bit of a weed bed down there. I know there's brookies and tigers in here, which is why I'm using that purple jig. I just know they love purple. So I've seen some people ask me, can you use your transducer through the ice? And sometimes you can when it's really black, clear ice like this ice. This ice is so black you can't even see it. It almost looks like nothing's there, but there's actually about 4 inches. Now, watch when I take the transducer up on top of the ice. This is really good black ice. You can still actually see my jig target through there, but you're getting this fine layer here. That's probably the bubbles in the ice. That's kind of cool though, huh? You can actually shoot through really black ice like that. I'll go get another rod. Try something different. Let's see here. Get this one baited up while that one sits down there. I ordered my maggots, but they're not here yet, so I'm just using chunks of night crawler, which works. Oh, there's fish. There he is. Maybe just something to sit still. That's the way to go. Awesome. Another little brookie. Yeah. Sweet little female. My hands are wet. It's warm enough I can get my hands wet. I'm telling you, people in the south miss out on the joy of ice fishing on a bluebird day like today. The temperatures are in the low 30s, upper 20s. And just gorgeous. I have a little pretty little hen. Get her going. Alright, so that one was just sitting there and she took it. So maybe they want something with a little less action. So I got this rod from Go Tour. This is an Amazon based company. This is a really curious ice fishing rod. It's a medium light. It's a 2-piece rod. That is just bizarre, eh? Feels like fiberglass or a composite. It's got a hot green tip on it. I'm gonna do a little tube jig there. Rudolph the Red-Nosed tube jig. So I'm just kind of curious to see how this rod handles. It's a 2-piece rod. A little bit strange. It has good action. It feels like it's a good like perch trout rod. What's even stranger is they send a little sock with it, and you get a spare rod tip in there. I've never broke a ice rod tip, but it's kind of nice to have a spare tip. Most likely, if it's going to fail on the front, right? You're going to catch it on something and it's going to snap. This, you don't have to worry about it. Got a composite grip and a little spinning reel seat. You can just screw in and out from the base. A little cork butt with a rubber stopper on the back there. It's kind of a neat little rod. Feels a little heavy. One of the things I don't like about it is it has normal guides on here. And I really prefer those wire guides or titanium guides. They're way easier to de-ice. These tend to ice up really bad, traditional guides. It's okay to have like a traditional guide down on the lower end of the rod, but I really want to see those wire guides out, especially on the tip. I mean, this thing's going to ice up so bad. But I've never seen a 2-piece 28-inch ice rod. It's crazy. Crazy concept. It'd be really fun for like backpacking into an ice fishing location, which I actually do. Oh, there's fish. Right there, right there. Come on. You know you want it. You're looking at it. He didn't lock that jig. He's still there. Or he's very indecisive. I think they want something smaller. I just gotta forget something. And I didn't. Why do they make scissors black? I'm gonna start a fishing tackle tool company and make all the handles chartreuse. Those black scissors disappear everywhere. In my garage, in my tackle box. Drives me bonkers. Now when you're retying, that's when all the fish show up on the sonar. That's the rule. 0 fish on sonar when you're fishing. 20 fish on the sonar when you're tying something up. Okay, look at that thing, it's flappy. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I'm just gonna put a touch of protein on there. We should be good to go. I bet this will catch a fish. Alright, look at that. Floppy, floppy. This is Contraband Baits. I love their plastics. Oh, there's a fish right there. Followed it. Oh, jeez. Oh, I fed him. Let's try to see if he's still there. No reason for him to leave. He just got dinner. There he is. Really hard to detect him on this rod, though. It's so stiff. Ooh, there we go, another brookie. That is so much fun. See him come off the bottom like that. Yeah, rock it up. Grab that thing. Well, he might be small, but man, is he nice and thick. He's a fatty. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this guy back in the water. There he goes. Cool, that was fun. Man, this is such a great sport. Imagine if we didn't have ice fishing. Man, how boring would winter be? Alright, I'm gonna go back to my other rod because this rod just a little too stiff for these small trout. Might be good for a walleye. It's just too heavy for the fish that I go after. And it doesn't have that spring bobber. I love this titanium spring bobber on this custom rod I have from Thorn Brothers. I basically designed this rod from, selected a perfect blank for northwest trout and perch fishing. Medium light graphite rod with titanium guides and titanium spring bobber. I just love it. It works for almost 99% of my northwest fisheries. I used to catch tigers in here, but I don't know if there's any tigers in here anymore or not. Maybe they didn't plant them this year, who knows? Never know with our fish and wildlife. Sometimes they say they're going to plant things and then they don't. Oop, there's another fish. Come on, he's looking at it. It's still there. Still there looking at it. There it is. See, I can see that spring bobber come down like that. Man, just could not see that on that other rod, but saw it on that rod. Okay, my hands are still wet, so I can... Oh no! Get back in there, squirrely girl. Hey, 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 there you go. Feisty. Let's get a camera down there and see if we can see these fish coming in. Did you see that? That guy came out of nowhere. Let's see if he's still around. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Look at that beautiful fish, guys. Man, the colors on them are spectacular. One's got some weird, like, barring like a tiger trout. Alright, get that guy back in the water. There he goes. Man, he was like uber aggressive. He just come out and just destroyed that jig on camera. That was so cool. Oh, there's another fish down there. Oh, there's one right there on the screen right now. Let's see if I can get him. Because he's looking at the camera. Look at him, he's like, "Here's the camera." There we go, got another one. The bite is on fire. Nice thing about those little jig hooks, they come out easy. See you later there, chica. I'm wearing my ice armor bibs from Clam today. They're nice, they got these knee pads, but sit on your knees too long and your feet start to go to sleep. I'm on the shadow side of the lake. I think that's why the ice is thick here. I'd be very nervous about moving over onto the sunny side because that side of the lake gets sun all day. This side of the lake gets shadowed for most of the day, and I think that's why the ice here is safe. Where'd my brookies go? You do have to be careful with snow blindness. It can creep up on you. About a decade ago when I was in undergrad in Colorado, in Gunnison, I was out doing some research in the winter time and forgot my sunglasses, and it was a sunny day like today. I was fine most of the day, but then like I was about a mile from the car, and then suddenly everything started just getting really hard to see and focus, and I realized that I was going snowblind. So I ended up having to like put my hands over my eyes and like put little slits and try and reduce the amount of light in, but it took to the better part of the next day before I really felt like I had all my vision back. There's a fish on the bottom. I'll go down there and see if I can get him. Here, if I can get him to come up. There he is, got him. Oh, I missed him, he came off. That's funny. Oh, there he is, he's coming back. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's the thing. Sometimes the camera lets you see too much too soon. Is he gonna come back around? He's looking at the camera. No. Oh, here he comes. Nope. Yeah, dang it. He's a nibbler. Oh, let's take this back down. I can't believe I missed that fish multiple times. Look at him, he just loves to strike at it. I'll let him chew on it. He missed. Man, this guy needs glasses or something. Here he comes. Nope. What the hell? He keeps grabbing the tail of that thing. That's what he's doing. There we go. Oh my god, again. What in the world? I wonder if my barb's blocked by plastics or something. I think I stung him that time. That was funny. No, he's back. Look at him. This dude is hungry. No. He's not as excited about it. They love it when it falls. He's missed. He's really bad at this. This guy wins the award for worst feeding trout in the world. Oh, that was half-hearted. Yeah, that's enough of that, he says. I'm not that hungry. Well, that was lame. I'm gonna check that. Well, hook's exposed. Gotta get one more to close out the day. Famous last words. 3 hours later, I'm a frozen popsicle out here. I have a little thing I can control which direction the camera's facing. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's a guy that's a little more aggressive. Come on, go for it. There we go. All right, that was so cool. I don't know if that was that same fish or not, but I'm glad I finally got one after missing that one over and over and over again. Right in the top of the jaw. Pretty little hen. All right, I think I'm gonna make that one my last fish of the day through the ice. Super stoked to kick off the ice fishing season. Stay tuned and subscribe for future ice fishing videos here in the Northwest and beyond. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder. Bye, guys.